Representative Kohls.
Thank you, Madam Speaker and members. I want to begin by thanking my colleagues, Representative Murphy and Representative Dean, for their incredibly hard work on this very difficult and challenging issue. Members, many of you probably know I was one of the few who voted against the GAMC fix when it left the floor, and I voted against the attempt to override Governor Palente's veto. Not because I didn't want us to find a solution that worked not only for the people served by this program, but a solution that worked for the taxpayers of Minnesota and a solution that brought about real reform to our public health care programs. I didn't vote no because I didn't support those things. In fact, I voted no because I did support those things. And Representative Murphy and Representative Dean and everybody else who's worked so hard on this over the last many months, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you because this isn't an area of our state law that I'm as familiar with as I wish I was. But I want to remind members, and I think it's important for the people of Minnesota to understand, that when we are faced with incredibly challenging issues, this body can work. This process can work for the people that our programs serve and for the people that pay the bills. I can't tell you how disappointed I was when the majority leader stood on the floor of the House, when we had the governor's veto override, and he said, I wish there were a third way. I wish in the next month before this big basic health care is taken away from Minnesotans that there could magically be a third way and somehow bridge the divide between these two solutions. Members, we have to be honest with ourselves. There is not. Representative Murphy, Representative Dean, Representative Huntley, everybody else who's worked on this, thank you for not giving up on the people of Minnesota. Thank you for not giving up on the process. Let's be honest, we're down to two choices, the majority leader said. I stood up and suggested then that wasn't the case. And Representative Murphy, Representative Dean, everybody else, thank you for not giving up on the people of Minnesota. Finally, the majority leader stood as we were considering at the end of a very long and contentious debate and said, but it comes down to being honest with yourselves. Do you honestly think things are going to change in the next month? That a third option is going to magically appear that wasn't seen by any of these smart people that have been working on this for the past year? It won't. This is it. Well, the majority leader was right about one thing. This third option, this alternative, this effort that actually got this program across the finish line didn't magically appear. It appeared because there were people who were not willing to give up on this program. And so, Mr. Majority Leader, I was disappointed when you stood up and you told members of this body and you told people across the state of Minnesota that this was it. There was no more choice. Representative Murphy, Representative Dean, everybody else, thank you for your hard work. I'm pleased that I'm going to have an opportunity today to do something I haven't had an opportunity to do yet. To vote for a GAMC solution that I believe not only improves the program, provides services, but is also a program that makes a whole lot more sense for the taxpayers of Minnesota today and going forward. Members, let's not give up on the people of Minnesota. Let's not give up on this process. There is always another option. There is always another way. The question is, are we willing to do the hard work to try to get there? Members, I urge your support.